All right, welcome back. I thought this was a meatball on a leaf.
This is an acorn on a leaf.
Is it a real acorn?
It looks like, no. I'm going to go with no. So that's a pretty big acorn. But no, it's
like a meatball.
It's not a meatball.
All right.
Meatball.
Joe Altman from Integrity Home Exteriors. What did you think it was a meatball too?
You thought it was a meatball too?
From the right angle.
Okay.
If you look at just the top of it, looks like a meatball.
Okay.
Maybe we were hungry.
Yeah, I was
don't
gonna
know.
say.
I don't know. You're not here to talk about meatballs. Thank you, Kate, for the acorn with the leaf. 3 problems a homeowner can see with their roof. We're talking to our roofs now?
Yep.
How does that work?
Yeah, so obviously as we get closer to winter, people want to start keeping an eye on things, and the roof's the thing that keeps all the snow out of your house. So,
True.
So with first one you usually run into is like, I don't know if you've ever seen it in the winter, you'll see a bunch of houses with snow on the roof, and then one of them doesn't have any snow on the roof.
Yes.
Everybody wonders what causes that.
Heat, right? Heat releasing.
Yes, so
Okay.
it's usually a ventilation issue. So you want cold air in your attic in the wintertime, and if you're not getting enough cold air, then that hot air from your home rises up and then melts your snow off.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it's desirable to have the snow on the roof.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. So if the snow melts, it'll run to the edge of your roof, and then it actually freezes because there's no heat under your soffits. And so that'll create an ice dam. And so that's actually what causes a lot of damage to your roof in the wintertime, because the rest of the snow goes off, gets trapped, and then goes back into your shingles, and then
starts separating the shingles from the gutters, and everything's looking terrible.
It'll pop the shingles up because obviously water expands when it gets frozen, and then you'll have a roof with like no punctures in it that actually starts to leak because shingles are supposed to be, they're not like waterproof, they're water resistant. So if water just sets on them, it will seep through.
That blanket of snow on your roof is a good thing.
Yeah, we can be like an Eskimo, you know,
working
like
well. That's
exactly.
It's also acting as insulation, right? I mean,
correct.
It's even though it's cold outside, it's still
and it's Christmassy.
It's
so.
Christmassy. It does look nice.
That's right.
There's a couple other things here that we want to address as well. Let's take a look at our graphic here. Structural stress can lead to sagging or even collapse. That's not good. You never want that.
It's not, no. So the attic tells you a lot about your roof, especially as you go into wintertime. So if you don't have good decking, or if your rafters are starting to wear and tear like they do over time, and we do get a heavy winter, then that will actually affect the structure. I don't know if you've ever heard your attic creaking a little bit in the wintertime.
Yeah.
So that could be an evidence that you might have some issues going on. So a good attic inspection goes a long way, just to let you know where you're at.
I was just going to say, that's something that you can do. So we can see the snow, but there's a lot that we're not seeing that you can see. Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, so when you go up in the attic, you're looking for a couple of things. You're looking for condensation. You're looking for really the temperature of the attic. You're looking for old Christmas valuables. No. You want to see for water staining. So I don't know if you've ever noticed on the inside of your home, you'll have like a pin drop water leak, and then it turns into a large leak really fast. That's because usually your attic is leaking far longer than it shows up in your home, because it's got to go through your decking and your insulation and your drywall, and then it gets into the home. So if you have small leaks when it gets to winter, the snow's up there, they're hard to repair, but that's when the water can really get into the house.
It's insidious. It's insidious when the water starts. It's bad news.
Okay, so here's another thing. As we talk about the snow melting and then refreezes the ice dams, you mentioned that earlier.
Yeah.
So what is, and then the attic's creaking. I mean, this is, I feel like, when do we have to call you? When do we know it's time to call you?
Yeah, so there's anytime. Anytime you call us.
Call him. He's a nice guy.
Joe's a good dude.
Right.
He's a good dude. He's wearing flannel.
That's right. Hey, it's Northwest Ohio.
That's
right. So there's a couple different stages. One, if you just want to know. So sometimes just having that peace of mind going into winter, what does they say? An ounce of medicine's worth a pound of cure. So if you have any concerns at all, to at least get an inspection or have someone look at it before winter starts. If you're seeing water staining on your ceiling, obviously that's a little bit more urgency behind that. But if you notice in the wintertime, if you're getting a ton of icicles, or if your snow's melting off quicker, that's an evidence of this ice damming or ventilation issues.
So how do we get in touch with you? If we just want that peace of mind, let's make sure we know how to get in touch with you.
Yeah, so you can go on our website, integrityhomeexteriors.com. You can find us on Google. Our number's in the book. Or you can just see us around town, or we're on Facebook and all those different places.
Excellent, excellent.
Joe's like the Mary Poppins of roofs.
I never
spoonful
thought
of sugar helps the medicine go down.
That's right.
Right?
Mary Poppins? I thought he was more like lumberjack.
Oh,
right?
He's a lumberjack, and he's okay.
Right, right.
Thank you, Joe.
Likes to inspect